I'm Brad.
And this is Nathan for West Coast Meeples. We're doing a review on Mistwind. It's First Fish Games. My first one from them. It was a Kickstarter that I picked up really, really late. They snuck me in. Saw this one at the local show here in, what was it, last year?
Last year?
Yeah.
One of the developers was there?
Yeah, showing it off. Really liked the theme of it, liked the look of it, and they were able to get me on as on the Kickstarter at the end. This one's a little different than the normal. It's got the wash on the figurines, and I believe it has the clay chips for the coin markers. Other than that, I believe it's the same for everybody else's copies.
These are clay. Maybe the other retail version is just a plastic.
Yeah.
A thinner plastic.
Yeah.
These look a lot fancier than the ones I saw.
Played this one a bunch of times already. Sleeve the cards. Becoming a sleeve snob. Starting to sleeve almost everything that I can.
Although I don't know this one really needs it because you're not really holding these cards.
You'll be looking at these ones once in a while just to see what your objectives are.
Right.
No, these ones are laying on the table, so yeah, I mean, you're really not touching very much of it, but there wasn't many to sleeve in this one either, so it wasn't that big of a deal.
No, and they're a standard size, so...
Yeah. The only other thing I did was scorecards. Brad's got me into laminating them, and it makes total sense. The likelihood of running out of scorecards is really low, but it's nice to have them laminated, and you can just write on and wipe off. I found this game was... For teachability, I mean, it was, and for learning, it was a pretty easy one.
For a gamer, yeah.
Yeah, I keep coming back. It was very familiar. We played a lot of games. We're getting to the point now. I mean, it's got a little bit of Catan feel to it. It's got a little bit of Ticket to Ride, and Steam kind of where you're transporting things. So some of it was very inherent. You kind of, oh yeah, well that's going to be this, right? Mm-hmm. So it wasn't hard to learn that way. The instructions are very well written in this one, I found, and really explain everything. There wasn't like in other games I'll get stuck and you're trying to, what do they mean by writing this? But this one seemed very straightforward and okay, that's this.
The pickup and delivery has some neat components to it where they fit in a little ship well, just one at a time, right?
Yep.
So there's a little bit of luck involved on where you are and what comes up. The order is already there, right? So you kind of see what's coming up.
Yeah, so you see what the next one's coming, yeah.
I really enjoyed the chip mechanism. You have a 1 to 5. You decide to keep 4 out of the 5 for each round. And then you can only place like a an action disc mechanism.
Yep.
And you'd place, so if you had the 1, you could place it on the 1 here or the 1 there and do that action. Or there's cards on the lower spot here. And if you put it there, but the last person they can actually place on top of you and they'll get it. Just kind of a little take that. We don't have a lot of take that in our games, but no, that's not crazy. I mean,
this one was my wife hates take that. This one was acceptable. It's just enough to keep the interaction going between all the players too, and that's what I liked about that too.
You could put 2 chips down there and get screwed over. Basically, that might feel bad, but you still get something even if you're. No, nothing, right?
No, nothing. No. These ones you do, but not when you play the lore. Yeah, the aesthetics of this one's really nice.
Oh yeah, top notch.
The coloring and everything in the theme and the cards is really nice.
These cards they're like art in themselves.
Yep.
They don't need to be.
No, that they did, and they did a really nice job that way. The board looks a little bit more basic. But it looks like an old-time map, and it looks really neat that way, and I really like it. It gives a nice theme to it, and it's like I'm a big one for the older war games like Risk and stuff like that. I really enjoyed those when I was a kid. I made the ultimate risk game. We grabbed a whole 4x8 sheet of plywood and a 4x8 map and made a risk board out of that. And this has that kind of feel to it. It's a map. You're moving around your pieces and you're moving to different areas and stuff like that. And that's why I really liked it, because it had that feel to it.
There is area control in it.
Yeah, and you feel like you're sliding your armies or your
Right.
your movements into areas and stuff, and that's the feel I got out of it, and I really like that right off the bat. So that's, I think, once I sit back and think why I liked it so much at the show, and that's why I went out to try to get it, is I think it's that, from that reasoning, because you get to slide your pieces in, and you're building your influence, and it's just kind of really nice that way.
And it's like the theme's a little like weird. Like you got Creole.
You got krill to feed your whales.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah,
you don't see that. Maybe this is only the only game that has that.
Yeah,
the rest of the resources are.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's
wood.
Iron, wood, and cash.
Cash, yeah.
They've got a real nice markers on here. The board is inlaid, which is really nice, as you can see. Marks out really nice. The theme on here is really nice. It's really easy to understand where you're at. They're really good about your end scoring and your round, and they've got one for everybody. Your cheat sheets. The one negative I have about this one is these trays, but I don't know how else you could have fixed it. Is trying to grab your resources that you're placing in the guys. But you just need a dump spot for it or whatever. But
it is a tray. I mean,
it's a tray.
Didn't have to give it. Most games don't even give you that tray. So.
No, it's very true. And it was funny because I haven't played this one in a little while, and I pulled it out, and I forgot how well the box is designed. Everything has a spot for it. Everything goes away nicely. Takes a little bit to set up, as you can see. But yeah, no, it's really nice that way. It's really got a place for everything to go, and it fits with even the sleeve cards. So they thought ahead on that one. Even though, like Brad said, it's probably one that you don't really need to sleeve, but yeah. But it's nice when they think ahead on that one.
The colors are a little different than most games.
Yep.
He has the whitewash. Whitewash?
Yeah, the whitewash on it, or whatever
baby blue instead of just the navy blue, and
yep.
It's kind of a orangey red, and
and
the green is.
And a purple you don't see very often.
No, purple. Well, yellow you see, but
you don't see the purple very often, which is always nice to see a different color, a little different.
Now 5 players. I don't know how this would play at 5. We played at 4. It seemed fine. 5 might be tight.
It's one of those games that I think 3 or 4 is probably the 4 is actually more ideal than 3 in my mind, even too. It just gives you more.
Yeah, there's a lot of spots to go.
Because we found with 2, I played with 2. You end up in your little area and you just work your little area, and there's not as much interaction then. 3 would be better.
Unless your cards kind of
dictate something differently, force you into another area, but you kind of leave each other alone and you kind of work your different areas. It's kind of nice with I could see 3 being better, and 4 was really nice. 5, I can see you're fighting each other all the time, especially marking out your turn order and everything like that. That's going to be a tough one, I think, with 5. But it's nice that they give you the option of 5 for sure.
It's probably doable, but then you're really butting heads, I think.
Yep.
Or you're really racing to get to those spots before someone else.
Playability was really good.
Mm-hmm.
The replayability will be decent for sure, because there's different ways and different mechanisms to win. Some other games you get stuck in that rut. You play the same. It's the same thing, and you're playing that same way every game. And like a great example is viticulture. Without the expansion, you can run it real fast just the one way and win it, and it's a good game. But yeah, you can get set in the same mechanism every time.
It's a medium light game. I would say it's not. I don't know. It says 75 minutes to an hour, 2 hours. Yeah. Probably closer to 2 hours with 4 people for sure.
Yeah. It's the standard half hour per player. That's what we played about an hour and a quarter, two people hour, and then 4 players here. You're looking at close to 2 hours.
Especially your first play.
Yeah.
Your first play will be slow, but
And it depends on how flighty the group is you're playing with. Some people pay attention and take their turn right away, and others.
There's a lot of choices. Yeah. There's some choices, right? So it's like
yeah.
There's a bit of set collection too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a little bit of everything on this one, and I really like that.
Like your objectives, these are objectives down here.
Yeah,
they change.
Yeah. So that'll change out every game. The order these are coming in on here will change every game. The keys will change every game. So depending on 4 to 5 players and 1 to 3, but there's also 4 others that can go out here.
Right.
And they're all different. So it's randomization on that. So it's kind of nice in that regard.
And this board changes too.
Yeah, those just change as well. Yeah. That's for amount of people, if I remember correctly.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah. So, but and then your players on top and your themes down below change every time. Are changing all the time. So you're discarding them through.
Yeah, you probably won't go through this deck.
No, I haven't gone through it yet at all. There, like any good game in my mind, there's a little bit of luck. It's not all strategic thinking.
It's minimal.
Yeah,
the luck, I think, but
a lot less, because a lot of it you're going to see right at the beginning, and you're gonna play accordingly, and you know that those are your four items that are coming up this time.
I mean, a really good card could come out. Although I think it's fairly balanced with cards. I'm not positive.
I don't remember any that just blew everything away. Like, there's some games I've seen that, and you got, that one comes up, and a great one is Caverna. Is you try for 1 or 2 things, because me and my wife, when we played that game, you're trying right away to get the one item, because that's going to get you so much further ahead than everybody else. And it happens once in a while in Wingspan and a couple other games like that. A certain card is like, but it's when you get the card too.
Yeah, well, sometimes the cards look better than they actually are.
Yeah.
Like, that looks really good. Then you're like, well, I only can use it
once
or whatever.
Yeah, the whole game, so it really doesn't help much. Yeah. Like I said, the game mechanism works really well. There doesn't seem to be any dead spots in my mind, like the spots where you get stuck at, or the rules have been well thought out and well played out. They must have played this one the dickens out of it to get it to make sure it worked well, and then they really worked well on making sure the rules made sense.
Although we're not going back to the rules. We didn't really go back to the rules a whole lot.
No, it didn't have to, because a lot of it just made sense.
Yeah.
It just worked, right? And which was great. You don't have to go back to the rules on a regular basis to try to figure out how to play a game.
This is not the hugest board either.
No.
But there's enough space. Like, it seems like, I think other manufacturers would do like a board
way bigger. Yeah.
For no reason.
No, everything's readable too. Some games, you just can't read the items, and you can read them here. Everything's
what's important.
Yeah, what's important, and they've gone to the picture grafting rather than writing out anything. And the pictures are large, and they all make sense. Like I said, it just, most of it's common sense. I put my coin on the 5 over there. I know I'm getting 2 iron, 3 wood, and a krill for my turn. BBG rating on this one again.
The rating is 7.7. The weight is 3.16.
3.16. So a little higher rated, because that one's out of 5.
Out of 5.
Yeah, so they think it'll a little higher. It's a light game. You catch on quick for sure. That way, they're giving it a 7.7. Yeah, I'd give it probably a 7.5. I really like the game. I find the replayability is there, and you're going to play it again and again. It's not going to be played the same way every time, which is nice.
It's tight play. Like your resources are.
Yeah.
It's tight, so it's not a. You can just do anything. Like you have to plan it. I also give it a 7.5, 7.
Yeah.
I'd always say yes to this game.
Yeah, I would not say no for sure. That's one of the ones that can come on the table. The only limitation that I would have is it takes some time to set up. So it's not the quickest game to grab out of the box and throw on the table and play halfway through a night. It's a great one to start with.
So it's already set up before anyone gets here.
Yeah.
Not me get here.
Yeah. But yeah, family friendly. Probably a little older age, like it says on the box, is probably 14 plus. I could probably go down to 12, but yeah, you want kids that kind of know their way around the games already to make it easier to catch on.
Mm-hmm.
And there is some marker placement and drafting and stuff like that, and some younger kids have a harder time with that. I know that a couple of my nephews and nieces do. Yeah,
so these boards, so you're limited to 9 resources of each of these things. And so rather than have a stack of resources like actual tokens, you get the board. And I don't know, I like the board. At least you know you didn't go over.
Yeah.
Like, I think sometimes when you have the resources, you can miss. Oh, you're only allowed 15 resources, or whatever. You might have more, and just not realize it.
Yeah.
And kind of be not cheating, but this will limit you. I mean, I guess you could forget.
But no, it is nice that way. I never thought of that. That makes a big difference too. How often are you halfway through a turn and you realize that you have 12 resources and you're only allowed to have 10? And now you have to throw away 2 or...
Like parks, like you're only allowed...
Yeah.
It's 10 there, or 12.
12, yeah. Yeah. As you're playing, you just don't realize, right? So the problem is we have too many games. And
that's a problem. It's a terrible problem.
It's a terrible problem to have. I wish that on all of you.
Well, no, I think there is the right amount of games.
Yeah.
How many you play, unless you're just a collector. You're kind of both.
Oh.
Well, I remember the days we only had 3 or 4 we were happy with.
Yeah. No.
Just Catan and Ticket to Ride and what's the other one? Splendor. It's the 3 of them we'd play over and over.
Over and over again, yeah. So both of us agree it's about a 7.5, and we both agree that we'd play it anytime we had a chance to play it for sure. It's a good looking game, but yeah, no, for surely it's a great game. We really enjoy it, and a great first fish games for sure. Mistwind, yeah. That's thanks for tuning in for West Coast Meeples. Nathan saying goodbye.
Brad here.